Good evening, and welcome to our first annual Jacob Pyle Christmas Show with Jacob Pyle and his co-host for this evening, Terran Rae Smith, with special appearances from Denny Altier, from 45 Drive, Darby DeFord, and tonight's very special guest, the one and only Santa Claus. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please welcome your co-host for this very special evening from her home in Kansas City, Kansas, Terran Rae Smith.
Thank you, Brian. Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awfully good girl, Santa baby. Hurry down the chimney tonight.
I'm here.
Well, I don't have to wait for Santa to come down the chimney because he's here. My favorite Santa Claus is here, Jacob Pyle.
Thank you, Terran, very much. We all heard of that great song, Santa Baby, right? There's always two sides to every story. A few years back, I rewrote the song from Santa's point of view, and here's how it goes. I'm Santa, I slipped a sable under the tree for you. You've been an awfully good girl. I'm Santa, I came down your chimney tonight. I'm Santa, I got your 54 convertible light blue. I'll wait up for you, girl. I'm Santa, I came down your chimney tonight. I know you missed out on a lot of fun, but on my good list, you're number one. Just to make sure your Christmas is the best, I'll make sure you fellas get a kiss. Ba-doop-be-doo. I'm Santa, I got your yacht, and I know that's not a lot. You've been amazing all year. I'm Santa, I came down your chimney tonight. I'm Santa, here's the thing that you really need, the deed to a platinum mine. I'm Santa, I came down your chimney tonight. I'm Santa, I filled your stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line. I'm Santa, I came down your chimney tonight. I came and trimmed your Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I know you believe in me, I really do believe in you. Ba-doop-be-doo. I'm Santa, I brought you one more little thing, a ring. Not a ring on the phone. I'm Santa, I came down your chimney tonight. I came down your chimney tonight. I came down your chimney tonight. Alright. This next song is a true example of a good country Christmas song. How many of you love to bake things in the oven on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Well, George Strait did this amazing Christmas song, and it's all about Christmas cookies. Here we go. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees and bells and stars. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Now, Christmas cookies are a special treat. The more she bakes, the more I eat. And sometimes I can't get myself to stop. Sometimes she'll wait till I'm asleep, and she'll take the ones that I didn't eat and put those little sprinkly things on top. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees, and bells and stars. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Now those sprinkling things just make things worse because it makes them taste better than they did at first. And they're absolutely impossible to resist. Some disappear to who knows where, but I make sure that I get my share, and those kids just stand there waiting for the ones I miss. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. She gets mad that they're all gone before she gets that icing put on. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Now there's a benefit to all of this that you might have overlooked or missed. So now let me tell you the best part of it all. Every time she sticks another batch in the oven, there's 15 minutes for some kissing and a hugging. That's why I eat Christmas cookies all year long. Take it away, boys. Christmas cookies, sugar. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. The ones that look like Santa Claus, Christmas trees, and bells and stars. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, babe. Yeah. Yeah, that's wonderful.
You have an amazing singing voice, Jacob.
Thank you, Terran.
I mentioned to you when we were talking about my being a co-host on your special that I am a singer too, as you just heard. Maybe you and I can sing a song together later in the show.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. That sounds like fun.
Anyway, welcome to the Jacob Pyle Christmas special. My name is Terran Rae Smith.
And I'm Jacob Pyle, coming to you from my hometown of Sharpsville, Indiana. What better way of celebrating Christmas than to celebrate it in my hometown? Terran Rae Smith, incidentally, is our newest member of our Jacob Pyle Show family. She's going to be making her official debut on the show in a few weeks. And before we go any further, I would like to ask you some questions if you are interested. Just to kind of let our viewers get to know you a little bit better.
Go ahead, ask away.
Tell us something about yourself.
Well, I am from the beautiful state of Kansas, and I just love being creative and, of course, being festive.
Are you excited about Christmas?
I'm so excited for Christmas. It makes me just super happy, and I love it so much.
What are your favorite Christmas traditions?
My favorite Christmas tradition would probably be going to the plaza in downtown Kansas City to see the Hallmark and Crown Center experience.
The Hallmark and Crown Center experience. I need to check that out for myself next time I'm up that way. Do you have any plans for Christmas?
My plans for Christmas entail hanging out with my dear father and our dog, Fiona.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Now, Jacob, I have a question for you. When's the big guy gonna be here? You know, the actual Santa Claus?
Don't worry, Terran. He's going to be here very shortly.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jacob. In a moment, we're going to be watching a few of our favorite holiday moments from previous episodes of shows Jacob has done going as far back as 12 years ago. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Back in 2015, we did a show called Altair and Pyle, and my co-host at the time was a gentleman by the name of Denny Altair. We did a similar Christmas special back in December of that year, and Denny Altair asked to recite a song for us entitled The Christmas Guest. So back from 2015, here's Denny Altair with The Christmas Guest.
This poem I'm about to recite is a poem called The Christmas Guest, and I hope you like it. It happened one day near December's end. Two neighbors called on an old-time friend, and they found his shop so meager and mean, made gay with 1,000 boughs of green. And Conrad was sitting with face ashine when he suddenly stopped as he stitched a twine, and he said, "Old friends, at dawn today, when the cock was a-crowing the night away, the Lord appeared in a dream to me, and said, I'm coming your guest to be. So I've been busy with feet astir, strewing my shop with branches of fir. The table is spread, and the kettle is shined, and over the rafters the holly is twined. Now I'll wait for my Lord to appear, and listen closely, so I will hear his step as he nears my humble place, and I open the door and look on his face." So his friends went home and left Conrad alone, for this was the happiest day he had known. For long since his family had passed away, and Conrad had spent many a sad Christmas day. But he knew with the Lord as his Christmas guest, this Christmas would be the dearest and best. So he listened with only joy in his heart, and with every sound he would rise with a start, and look for the Lord to be at his door, like the vision he had a few hours before. So he ran to the window after hearing a sound, but all he could see on the snow-covered ground was a shabby beggar, whose shoes were torn and all of his clothes were ragged and worn. But Conrad was touched, and he went to the door and he said, "You know, your feet must be frozen and sore. I have some shoes in my shop for you, and a coat that'll keep you warmer too." So with grateful heart the man went away, but Conrad noticed the time of day, and he wondered what made the Lord so late, and how much longer he'd have to wait. When he heard a knock, he ran to the door, but it was only a stranger once more, a bent old lady with a shawl of black, with a bundle of kindling piled on her back. She asked for only a place to rest, but that was reserved for Conrad's great guest. But her voice seemed to plead, "Don't send me away, let me rest for a while on Christmas Day." So Conrad brewed her a steaming cup, and told her to sit at the table and sup. But after she left, he was filled with dismay, for he saw that the hours were slipping away, and the Lord hadn't come as he said he would, and Conrad felt sure he had misunderstood. When out of the stillness he heard a cry, "Please help me and tell me where am I?" So again he opened his friendly door and stood disappointed as twice before. It was only a child who had wandered away and was lost from her family on Christmas Day. Again Conrad's heart was heavy and sad, but he knew that he could make the little girl glad, so he called her in, wiped her tears, and quieted all her childish fears. Then he led her back to her home once more, but as he entered his own darkened door, he knew that the Lord was not coming today, for the hours of Christmas had passed away. So he went to his room and knelt down to pray, and he said, "Dear Lord, why did you delay? What kept you from coming to call on me? For I wanted so much your face to see." When soft in the silence a voice he heard, "Lift up your head, for I kept my word." 3 times my shadow crossed your floor, 3 times I came to your lowly door. For I was the beggar with bruised cold feet, and I was the woman you gave something to eat. And I was the child on the homeless street. 3 times I knocked, and 3 times I came in, and each time I found the warmth of a friend. Of all the gifts, love is the best. I was honored to be your Christmas guest. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. For Pyle and Company, I'm Denny Altair.
This next song was from a recent Jacob Pyle show. If you recall, about a month ago, Jacob had with him as his guest 45 Drive's Darby DeFord. She was so kind enough to come on the show, talk about 45 Drive, and sing a couple of songs with Jacob. At the end of the episode, Darby and Jacob closed the show with a very lovely rendition of Winter Wonderland. So, without further ado, here's Darby DeFord and Jacob Pyle with an encore performance of Winter Wonderland.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town.
Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. To face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland.
In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kitties knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Through your nose gets a chillin'. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. To face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Lovely.
Lovely.
Darby DeFord and Jacob Pyle, that truly was amazing. When we return, the moment we've all been waiting for, Jacob's interview with Santa Claus. We'll be right back. Jacob, thank you so much for having me on your show as a co-host. I had a lot of fun. I hope you and your family have a wonderful, amazing Christmas and a very happy New Year. And I'm looking forward to working with you in the new year. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Terran, very much. That is so very sweet of you. Welcome back to the Jacob Pyle Show Christmas Special. My guest for tonight needs no introduction other than to say that he flew all the way from the North Pole just to be here with us tonight. Please welcome to our show the one and only Santa Claus. Hey, Santa, welcome to our show.
Thank you, Jacob, for having me.
Okay, all right. I'm glad to have you here, Santa. Let's talk about you. Tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Santa Claus. I'm from the North Pole. I'm constantly in my workshop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, making toys for all the good little girls and boys to enjoy. Oh, ho, ho.
All right. I want to talk with you about the big night, Santa. The night of Christmas Eve. A lot of you don't know this, but Santa Claus is a night shift worker too. Tell us why you have to be awake all night as you deliver the presents.
Well, Jacob, the only time I can pack my sleigh up and deliver presents is when the kids and parents are all tucked in their beds fast asleep. Just like that old song says, I see you when you're sleeping, I know when you're awake.
Yeah, that's true. Good singing voice, by the way, Santa. Oh, anyway, what's your favorite part in delivering those presents to the little kids' mommies and daddies' houses?
The one thing I love about it is when they leave me cookies to munch on and milk to drink. Being on that sleigh all night, I get hungry, so I need to have snacks in my belly at all times. Also, one of the most rewarding parts of my job is reading the letters that I get from children thanking me for the gifts they received. That always makes my day.
Now, here's a question I wanted to ask you. When I was really little, I would make a list a mile long of some of the things I wanted for Christmas. And most of them are expensive things that parents can't afford to get their kids for Christmas. What is your response when asked that question?
Well, Jacob, the sad truth is while I may be Santa Claus, there are some things for one reason or another that I can't make promises on. The price of certain toys is going up, as you know, and I don't have money growing on trees right now. I've had to turn down presents from little girls and boys simply because they are too expensive for even Santa Claus to make in his shop. The one thing we need to be reminded of, especially as Christmas gets closer, is to be thankful and grateful for the stuff you have now. A roof over your head, food on your plate, safe and clean water to drink. A lot of people in other parts of the world aren't as lucky as you and I are right now. If we take a moment to thank God for all He has provided for us, the world will be a much better place.
That's true, Santa. That's really true.
Okay, Jacob. Now I have a question for you. What would you like for Christmas this year?
Well, I would love a Mercedes-Benz. Do you have that for me, Santa?
A Mercedes-Benz? I only have one size. It's about the size of a Hot Wheels car.
I'm only kidding, Santa. I'm only kidding. I don't want a Mercedes-Benz.
Okay, what do you really want for Christmas this year, Jacob?
What I really would like for Christmas would be peace on earth, goodwill towards others, and for people to hear and understand the true meaning of Christmas.
I couldn't agree with you more, Jacob. Ho, ho, ho!
All right. Santa Claus, thank you for joining us, and thank you for coming on our show. You did a great job.
Ho, ho, ho! Thank you for having me on your show, Jacob. Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
All right. All right, Terran, back to you.
As promised, Jacob and I are going to sing a song together. The song that Jacob and I are going to be singing for you is a Christmas standard that was written by the great Irving Berlin. Bing Crosby is most associated with the song. The version that Jacob and I are going to do is more of an upbeat, jazzy doo-wop version that was originally done by the Drifters back in 1954. In that version, the song is sung twice, once by a lower bass voice, which is what Jacob's going to do for us, and a second time through with, believe it or not, a guy singing it in the falsetto. Since Jacob's voice can only go so high, and I am more capable of reaching those higher notes, he was kind enough to ask me to join in and sing the second go-round of the song, and then we'll both do the last line of the song together. So with that being said, here's our version of the Irving Berlin Bing Crosby classic, White Christmas. And a 1, 2, 3.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where those treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow, the snow. I said I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Oh, oh, oh. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
We'll be back to wrap things up in a moment.
If you want to be a guest on the Jacob Pyle Show, or if you'd like to order a DVD copy of tonight's program, send Jacob an email. His email address is jtpyle1@aol.com. If you are ordering a DVD copy of the program, please include the air date seen on your screen. Residents outside of Indiana add $5 shipping and handling.
Thanks, Brian. By the way, before we go, for those of you who are just tuning in and haven't noticed, our usual announcer, Paul Poteet, is off enjoying a well-deserved Christmas vacation. Hopefully, he'll be back on the show in a few weeks. But for now, let's give a round of applause for the man who is sitting in for Paul Poteet this week, our guest announcer, Brian Shirley.
Thank you so much. What a thrill and an honor it is for me to be here tonight on Jacob's Christmas Special.
Anyway, that is our Jacob Pyle Christmas show for the year. Jacob and I would like to thank everybody who took part in this special event. Our very special guest, Santa Claus, 45 Drive's Darby DeFord, along with our usual cast of regulars, Jacob Pyle, and our guest announcer for this week, Brian Shirley. A programming note, because of the holidays, the Jacob Pyle Show is going to be taking a well-deserved Christmas vacation. We'll be back at midnight, January 5th of 2025, same bat time, same bat channel, where Jacob's guest will be yours truly, Terran Rae Smith. And we hope to see you guys then for that. As we close tonight, a yearly tradition of Jacob's. Jacob is going to be performing the Nat King Cole classic, the Christmas song. Until next week, for Jacob Pyle, Brian Shirley, and all of us on the Jacob Pyle Show, I'm Terran Rae Smith. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, happy holidays, and good night, everybody.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering the simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
This program has been pre-recorded. Also appearing on tonight's show, Zach Brown. Join us on the Jacob Pyle Show in 2 weeks, where Jacob's guest will be Terran Rae Smith. For the Jacob Pyle Christmas Special, I'm Brian T. Shirley. Happy holidays!
And so I'm offering the simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, everybody. Good night, everybody.